show you this simple shawl. It's a crocheted shawl made with a big hook and a bulky yarn, and it's made with grannies, something that we all love very much. It's a pattern that reminds us of our grandmothers of all times, and make us feel, I believe it makes us feel very nice as we wear it. Pattern begins from here, from this small triangle that in every row is getting bigger and bigger, and this is the corner made at the center of every row, and you can see this center corner, how it reaches up till here. You can make it in any dimension you want. I mean, since you begin crocheting from here, you can stop in any row you want. This is your length, and if you stop earlier, you are going to have this shawl. Let's go and start this pattern. I will work with a bulky yarn also in black and white, which I believe is very nice, and it goes with many outfits now on winter. And let's we are starting with chaining 9. Just a moment. Make a slip knot. To make a slip knot, you may hold your yarn like this and make this movement, and then lay over there and pull up your loop. This is your slip knot. It does not count as a chain. So after this, to start our pattern, we have to chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we insert our hook in first chain, not in the slip knot, and yarn over, pull it through this loop and through the loop on our hook, and we have now a big ring, and there we are going to work like this. We chain 1, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. This counts as a double crochet and a chain 2 space between our clusters. And now in this first round we are going to make our first corner. In every row the corner is going to be made by 3 double crochet. 1, we insert in our hook in that ring, not in some special stitch, just in the space, and we worked 3 double crochet. This is the part that it is at the bottom of our shawl. This is our first corner that we have just started. A chain 2 between the clusters, and now 3 double crochet again. 1, you have to turn in order to crochet, but I am going to show what is happening in a moment. 3 double crochet again. 1, 2, and 3. This is our corner made, and now in order to finish our row, we are going to chain 2 and make a final double crochet in the ring, and turn so that our hook is to the right. And I want to show you that this is the beginning, this is the first mountain, let's say, and our first corner. This row has only corner, not side clusters. From row 2 and after, we are going to work clusters, I mean 3 double crochet again here. In the corner we are going to work always a corner, I mean 3 half double crochet, chain 2, 3 half double crochet. And there in the first spaces that are created now, we are going to work 3 double crochet, then chain 2. We always chain 2 to work next cluster. At the beginning of every row you are going to chain 5 as before. 2, 3, 4, 5, and we already are going to work here at the first space, even if it looks a little bit awkward because it's a chain 5 and it looks as it is too many stitches, but we're going to work in this first space. It's a chain 2 space, 3 double crochets. It's the right thing to say. 2 and one more, 3. Cluster made. This is a side cluster, and this row will have 2 clusters and a corner. I have to chain 2 in order to go to reach the corner and work a corner again. 1, 2 and 3, and chain 2. We chain 2 as between clusters inside spaces. Just a moment. 1 double crochet, second one, and the third one. All this in the corner. In the corner, I repeat that we will always work in every round in same space, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. And after we have finished our corner, chain 2, turn a little bit your work so you can work easier. 3 double, here in our last space it's a little bit awkward again, but we will work 3 double crochets, chain 2, 1 double crochet, the final. All this in final space, and in every row in the this final space we're going to make the same thing. 1, 2, 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 1 double crochet more. Sometimes I taught my mother how to crochet this, and she was getting confused and began crocheting this way. It's something that happens. We just want to remember that we have to find the top of our mountain, and as we work we have to have it always up, this top, the corner, and my new round is going to start always having my hook on the right. So this is the right position for my shawl, and this is a straight line created down here, and this is the top of the mountain, the triangle shape. So we're going now to work row 3, and we chain 5, work a cluster, 3 double crochet here in first space, chain 2, a cluster here. Now, and in every row again we're going to work clusters in every spaces, corner in the corner, cluster here and cluster here at the last space. And in every row we are going to have a cluster added, so side cluster added. Apart from the corner, in this second row we have one cluster here, one here. Now in second row we will have 2, 2. In the next row we're going to have 3 side clusters and 3 in this side. This is the right thing to check, that I have 3 clusters here and 3 there. Let's go and crochet a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 and 5, always at the beginning, and at the very first space work 3 double crochets. I'm going to try and work this way so you can see clearly what I'm doing. Three double crochets, chain 2 always between the this cluster of 3 double crochet. Go in next space and work 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. Chain 2 always between clusters. Now I've come to my corner, so I will work a corner. That means 1, 2 double crochet, and the third one, and chain 2. It's a very easy pattern, and if you work with this bulky yarn and a big hook, you are going to finish this shawl in one day. You can do it, because it's very relaxing to crochet such a pattern. Corner made, then I have to chain 2 and work clusters in next to spaces on the other side. 1, 2 and 3. After 3 double crochet, chain 2 and work at my last space 3 double crochet, 1, 2, one more 3, chain 2, and in same space, the last space of my row, a double crochet, and I turn my mountain like this, and I have to make now 1, 2, 3, my 4th row. I'm going to start my 4th row. You can see here I have 1 cluster, now I have 2, now I have 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and I will make 3 clusters, and then I will work a corner. So to begin our row 1, 2, 3, 4, my 4th row, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and work a cluster at the first space, 1, 2 and 3, always a chain 2 afterwards. And now don't think, you see a space, make a cluster. 1, it's a really beginners friendly pattern, very easy if you understand what to do and where you are every minute. I am at this right side and I'm going up, and I have 1 space more, and then it's my corner. I will make here 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. I will work right after chain 2, and now at the corner, which I can see clearly it's the corner, because it has 2 pairs of 3 double crochet together in one space. I will make always the same thing. 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3. I have to turn in order to work quickly. Pull a little bit my first cluster, chain 2, so I can insert my hook and work another 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3. After chaining, making 3 double crochet, I chain 2, and I have 1, 2 and 3. I am in my 4th row and I have worked. Let's stop if a friend tell us something, say us something, or if the phone is ringing and I stopped working. I have to understand where I am. So I am in top of the hill now, and I'm getting down, and I have 3 more spaces to work. It could not be like this, okay? My pattern shows that I have to work this row, so I insert my hook and I will work chain 2 I have made, okay? 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3. It works up really fast, the chain 2. I have 2 spaces I can see here, and you have always to pull your yarn to come. 3 double crochet, chain 2, and I'm going to work now on my final space. 3 double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, 1, 2, 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 1 final double crochet, and I will turn this way so my hook is on my right hand, and I will pull my pattern to fix it a little bit, and I will check if this is a straight line. It has to be. This is the bottom of our triangle, and if it's something wrong, I mean if you didn't chain 5 at the beginning, or if you missed and didn't work the last double crochet at the end of the row, then this line won't be straight. This is some tips so you understand that you are working right. And another thing, hold your finger with your finger the corner and count how many clusters do you have. 1, 2, 3 in every side. 1, 2, 3. It's okay, I can go on and work my next row without any problem. 2 tips: straight line at the bottom and same amount of clusters in every side of the mountain. This is the shawl. I hope you like it. Subscribe to my channel for more videos, and leave me your comments or any other whatever you want to say to me. Thank you very much. Have a nice time and happy crocheting.